Welcome back to the channel. It's the weekend after Christmas, and I was fortunate enough to squeeze another trip in right before the holidays. I got out there on the 23rd and didn't do any fishing on the 24th or the 25th or even the 26th. Trying to put everything back together after the holidays, but we did get out there on the 23rd, and we tried to get up the creek. We'd caught some fish up there a couple weeks ago. Even we saw some better fish. Caught one that was over a pound up there a couple weeks ago. So we was gonna go up there and try to see if we couldn't get on those fish. And got about halfway out there and slowed down, checked the water temperature, and it was right at like 41 degrees. It was muddy, so I didn't really feel very confident with it. So headed out towards the main lake, and actually the structure you're seeing here is some structure that I had never fished before, didn't even know it was there. And actually what I found was the bait fish. I found bait fish, and they were sitting in like 35 foot of water, and this structure was just up from that, as you can see, in like 27 feet there. This particular, this it's not showing up as well, but this here was, I believe it's some structure that, yeah, you can see it's down from the main structure, and sometimes you'll actually find bigger fish sitting kind of in like a transition point between the two areas. I think I did catch one or two, and you might see them, may not, in that transition point area. I caught one right there. It was a little bit better, but nothing great off any of these piles. They definitely had to wade through a bunch of small fish, and not 100% sure where all the bigger ones have went. This was the 23rd of December, whenever you're seeing these fish catches here, and it was it was warmer that day. I think, can't remember. It was very windy. Yeah, it warmed up. It was supposed to be warmer, and I think they said it might even got to 60, but it didn't on the water, because the water temperature, like you can see, there's 46 degrees, and that's about what we've seen all day. It was 46, 45, but they were calling for the wind to be blowing. I think it was calling for like a 12 mile a south. That was a little bit better fish there. About a 12 mile per hour south wind. And out there on the lake, we actually had some gusts that were a little bit stronger than that. But we got some filming on this spot. I didn't get out there extremely early that day, of course, with the getting darker. So I was able to get enough footage to get a video out. And after I get done talking, stay tuned to the end of the video. There's some fish catches from where me and one of my friends was fishing, and we was actually both casting there. But it was windy that day too, so it was hard to see both of our lines in the picture at the same time. But I think there are a couple of them. But we caught some fish there as well. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button. We're The channel's definitely growing. We do appreciate all of your help for that, from hitting that subscribe button and the like button. Got some exciting things hopefully coming up. I am hoping to get a lot of fishing in this week, and just depending on the weather and what everything does, may try a different lake, may not, but we're hoping to definitely have you a good video for Sunday, and if things go well, maybe we'll have multiple videos. We'll just see how everything goes, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited about it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to hopefully getting a lot of fishing, and maybe a few surprises for our viewers. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Alright, so this humming noise that you're hearing, that is, I'm actually fishing next to, I don't really know any other way to explain it other than it's a structure that's in the water. It's sucking water up out of the lake, I guess for water treatment for drinking or whatever, but it's right there, and there's a little bit of structure around it. This here, there's a limb right there. You're gonna see, I think it's in this next clip where I'm actually fishing under the pipes, and I should have videoed it. I didn't video it, but I swooped under the because the structure is actually floating. The pipes come out to it, but I swooped under. There's fish sitting under it. I don't know how you would ever try to get to them because it's not like it's a pontoon or anything where you could maybe shoot under it or something like that. There's some fish sitting under it, but what I was fishing here is the pipes that are going out to the land. That's where they're under the water. So what you're actually seeing is I'm fishing, in between the pipes over to the right of the pipes. But that's what that structure is. That's not a tree or anything. That's actually those pipes that are going out to the floating water retrieval device, or I don't know. I'm sure y'all leave comments telling me what it's actually supposed to be called. But anyway, it's floating and it's sucking the water up. And that's what I'm fishing there. So that roar that you're hearing, that's not the live well or anything from that. That's actually coming from those pipes. But here are them clips that I was talking about from the other day, and where you're fishing a little bit shallower water. We had done really well on these particular piles 2 weeks ago. I think we ended up getting like 80 crappie off of these piles. So it was, very successful off of them, but it was a week after. This is a week after we'd caught those. So we were fishing it last weekend, and we had caught them so good 2 weekends ago, but there were still some fish there. They were not like nearly as well as they had the week before, but that's kind of what this is. I don't feel very confident in the size of the fish whenever my bait looks just as big as they do. That was a better fish. I don't know why he didn't. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh. You losing? Yeah, we gotta get a bunch right. Oh yeah, you got him that time.
This is dumb.